setups are really strong for Bayo because there's not a whole lot of time period where it is FD, and even when it is FD, you can kind of fly around and camp until platforms come back. She really likes Battlefield in this game because she can triangle camp you, and then the high blast zone is super, super close to the top, so you can get a lot of like weird setups off of it. And then the side blast zone or the side platforms are really good for extending your combos whenever they're in the PS2 type of phase where it's just the two platforms. And there's a couple other reasons, but those are like the big two. Also, for some reason, she just like feels really, really comfy on Town and City, especially if you played her in like Smash 4. It's just hometown advantage kind of thing. I guess it's like the what is it? The pseudo effect? I don't know, something. Placebo. Yeah, placebo effect. Yeah.
That's a really good analysis of Bayonetta. How do you think a Pokemon Trainer works on this stage?
On this stage, okay, Pokemon Trainer literally in hometown arena. So if Pokemon Trainer does bad in this stage, Nintendo really messed up. I don't know. I feel specifically for this specific set, I'm not a super big fan of PS2. Cam's really, really good on PS2. Barrels are busted. Also, Squirtle is a big proponent as to why PS2 is good for Pokemon Trainer, in my opinion. And if you don't know, JetTurtle, if I'm not mistaken, is the Pokemon Trainer that basically almost either never uses Squirtle or just doesn't use Squirtle. He'll just insta-swap off of it. So he gets stuck at low percents fighting really aggressive characters with Ivysaur and Charizard, and that is not fun as you're seeing here.
Oh yeah.
Because while you get the stomp, he's still at 104. This is still really, really rough for JetTurtle. He's getting a 304%.
Oh, that could have been fair.
That could have been really big, but the banana coming out from Cam just really, really well placed. But definitely getting lucky on that pickup there.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this matchup in particular. Yeah, that's kind of why. You got massive body just sitting there.
You insta-swap off Squirtle, and especially against characters like Diddy Kong who are right in your face, and they have a really good projectile like Banana to make you trip and fall around, and you can't really like run away from them because your Ivy or Charizard, who are uber slow, you're gonna get messed up. Because Cam's able to use this like a jungle gym, and Ivysaur's sitting there throwing out Razor Leaf and down airs. And if you had Squirtle, who's tournament ready, you'd be able to run around and kind of compete with the banana, race to bananas to re-pick it back up, position it for yourself. It's a rough time.
Or you could just use that speed to run away, you just reposition, get neutral back.
Exactly. But he just, JetTurtle, the only time I see him go Squirtle is if he actually doesn't select Ivysaur in the character select, or whenever he's just insta-swapping off him. S-Match gonna take game one. Clean from Cam. I said this in last week's vlogs of JetTurtle when I was commentating. I really wish he would work on Squirtle. I don't know if he just doesn't like Squirtle or if he's just working on it but it's just not there yet. But dude, Squirtle is busted. Squirtle is ridiculous.
It's kind of like a Smash 4 Sheik. I mean, they basically spawn at like 50. I mean, you swap. They're at 50, get 2 up airs with Ivysaur, then up B, and bam, they're dead. And if that didn't kill, hey, spam him out with Razor Leaf, tack him up to 120, and get an easy kill with Zard.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes the Squirtle. How long is it going to last? Oh.
But I think JetTurtle is trying to use Squirtle, because last game he used Squirtle for the first 30 seconds or so, and it was fine. It wasn't like bad, but you can tell he plays Squirtle the least, and it's very obvious that he's uncomfortable on Squirtle. Because he's playing Squirtle like he's Ivysaur.
Yeah, he's spacing very well when his main projectile with his character is, well, Water Gun.
Yeah, I mean, camping while you're ahead is fine. That's just the optimal play. It's kind of sucks, but you have a 3 or 4% lead. There's no point in going in. But now he's behind. Squirrel's gonna be fast enough to be able to break through this Diddy peanut and banana wall. We'll see what he can do with these combos if he can get some. Oh, F smash coming out from Cam, not gonna work. Banana, or see that grab, ridiculous.
Whack.
Wow.
Oh, bring it back. There we go. Alright, probably going to get into a more comfortable area right now.
Trying to.
Hopefully space out with a few Razor Leaves, get a few up airs in. Use a few of those good moves.
He threw away banana instead of just holding on to it, throwing it up.
Yeah.
So if you have
just throw it
banana,
up.
yeah, if you don't want, so if your opponent is playing Diddy Kong, for example, and they have banana or like Rob gyro, and you're able to get to the banana or the gyro, if you don't want the banana or the gyro, throw it up. It goes the highest. It falls. It's basically the longest amount of time that they can't have it out. Because if you throw it off stage, they'll have to re-pull it. Yeah, they're vulnerable, but having it just on screen where they can't pull it out is really good. That Flare Blitz was super aggro.
Yeah, and he went for the roar afterwards too. Feeling himself a little bit.
JetTurtle's feeling himself.
I mean, to be fair, you took stock one. You got a bit more to go against a player like LightningCam as well. You might want to hold on to those taunts.
Oh my goodness! It didn't look like he was gonna die, but just barely kissing that blast and a little bit too much. Down throw to bear. Okay, yeah.
Right. That's a good swap. Don't know how long she should stay on Ivy though.
I wish we saw more Squirtle. I think, typically in my opinion, you play Squirtle between percents like 0 and 50 or 60, then you swap to Ivy until like around 100, and then you'd go Charizard after like 100 or 110. But because of that, JetTurtle is consistently off of his rotation, and it's very obvious that it's a rough one for it, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the easiest, this is not as easy of a fight as it could be. Pokemon Trainer probably still goes even or loses to Diddy Kong, but without Squirtle, it's so much harder.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That whip just goes so far, dude.
Get him with the snap.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that thing's a wild card. You best stay well away from that wild rocket.
Can you still control it as long as you're going right, or no?
I don't think so. I mean, granted, if anyone knows better, take their word over mine, but I mean, I think that thing just goes. It has a mind of its own and it just murders indiscriminately.
Because I remember in like 1.0, I remember that Diddy, like, they found out that you could control the barrels as long as you were like taking them right, but if you started going left, then you'd lose control. So like you could barrel on the left side of the screen, and then whenever they flew off of you, you could control them as long as you were going towards the right. Oh, it is controlling? Okay. So it is definitely controllable. Yeah, that DI was not excellent. Wow, F smash not gonna quite do it. A little early for that to be coming from mid stage. Kalos is a pretty big stage.
Oh yeah, it's old school Battlefield. Did Battlefield shrink over the course of the games?
I want to say Melee was smaller. I know in Smash 4 it was huge. I want to say Melee it was smaller than it was in Smash 4. I don't know about PM or Brawl. And then in this game, I want to say it got smaller than Smash 4 too.
That's what I was thinking, because Town became the new Battlefield.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't play this game. Alright. Yeah, he has no option but to stay on
Oh
Zarda
my goodness.
That almost killed.
Yeah.
15% and it probably will.
Yeah. Oh, if he gets back there, wow. That's going to trade and do it. 2-0 on the set. Going towards LightningCam's favor. Cam played that really well. JetTurtle, if you're watching this, I know I said it last week and you're probably already tired of me saying it. But bro, play Squirtle, dog. Squirtle is like... It's not that Squirtle's easy, but if you commit and spend time with your character and you have the time to play, you're going to be able to figure out that Squirtle's like busted early percents. He's so fast. He has really good combos. Just watch Density Squirtle. Density Squirtle is like super dope.